that the Russians interfered in the 2016 election. They tried to undermine the integrity of the election. They tried to hurt Hillary Clinton. They thought Hillary was going to win the election, but they wanted to bloody her. But they didn't change any votes. And the intelligence community assessment that we wrote back then, that the analysts wrote, said that we didn't have any information whatsoever about what the impact was on the election. That intelligence community assessment never mentioned the word collusion. Not at all. So what they do is they misrepresent the facts, mischaracterize what is said, and then claim that we were engaged in this big conspiracy. Well, as Simone pointed out, President Obama told us, make sure you don't do anything at all that is going to any way affect the outcome of that election. Don't do anything, and make sure that you don't get these reports released that named individuals, had American citizens' names in them. And so we did our utmost to make sure that we carried out our responsibilities with the integrity that we're supposed to. Between Jim Clapper and myself, we have had over 80 years of intelligence community experience. I think they see that there is politicization at the top of the intelligence and law enforcement agencies, undermining the credibility of the individuals who lead these organizations. And if it undermines the credibility of those individuals, it undermines the credibility of the institutions themselves. So the U.S. intelligence is the most powerful entity on the globe. So many other countries rely on U.S. intelligence that we feed them this information. But if they suspect that anything is being done for political purposes, they're no longer going to look at this information as objective, as apolitical, as accurate information, which really is a shame, because sometimes we need to have a coalition of the willing, coalition of all our partners and allies. And that intelligence really undergirds a lot of the political efforts underway around the globe in order to join forces with the United States.
But we spent 2 years combing through every single piece of intelligence. And after we did all that, we went through it all. And at the end of the day, what did we find? There were only two that were not colluding. And that was President Trump and Russia. Those were the only two. Right. Now, the Hillary they were colluding. We now know Soros was colluding. We now know that the Clinton campaign, the DC, all of them were colluding with Russians. Fake Russians in some cases, other former spies, all the things that we know that went into that Steele dossier. So those now became public. I urge everybody to go to the House Intelligence Committee website. You can read through it as a 40-page report. But that only came to light because the deep state had buried that report.